Alright guys, I'm just going to record this and just give you my opinion on not Last Jedi, on The Rise of Skywalker. It is a terrible movie. Absolutely terrible. There is no reason for this film to exist. I mean, oh my god. Oh my god, how bad. How bloody bad is this film? It makes no flipping sense. The characters are so bad. Rey is so overpowered. I mean, what the hell is this? And I just don't understand this movie. This film is so bad. It makes The Last Jedi look like fucking good. It's not good. It's a terrible movie. But compared to what I have just watched, it's so bad. There is nothing in this movie that I could even say is a good scene. Scratch that. There's one scene when Hux gets shot. That's the only scene. Sorry, it's just a spoiler. Spoilers will be in this. But, oh my god. What is this film? Because it's not a bloody Star Wars film. It is terrible. The whole thing from start to finish. There is a scene where they put Mark Hamill in a bloody costume to be an alien. He's that cow-looking thing who gives the Resistance the spy. That's Mark bloody Hamill in that. I mean, really listen to it. It's really him. This film is so I can't stop saying it. I just watched a mess on the flipping big screen. My theatre was barely empty. The comedy in this is so bad. There were people laughing at it. Pretty much 2 to 3 people were laughing at this movie. And there were probably about 12 people in the cinema. And we were all bored. This film is just... Rey is too overpowered in this movie. It just doesn't make sense. Finn is just to his normal, saying Rey all the bloody time. I mean, he has no character other than that. Poe's a waste of space in this film, who literally is a pilot who has a scene where he says he's not that good of a pilot because he's not bloody Rey. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? You're a bloody pilot, Poe. You're fucking the ace pilot of the Resistance. But no, Rey's the best pilot. We can't take that away from her. Nah, let's just give her everything. This whole movie is a circle jerk for Rey. There is no reason. The comedy, I gotta bring up the comedy again, because it's in every scene. There's comedy in every scene, even though it's not supposed to be in every scene. Right, I'll give Rian Johnson this. At least he knew when to give up on the comedy. The comedy was bad, but at least he knew where to cut. J.J. Abrams, what the fuck? Every important scene, there was comedy. What is this? This is not a Star Wars film. I don't even think this is a sci-fi film. I just don't get you, JJ. I really don't. What the fuck, man? You had a fucking Star Wars film, and now JJ's just done what he did the last time with The Force Awakens. He just copied The Return of the Jedi. He just copied it. That's all he's done. And he's just made a worse version, like he did with The Force Awakens. It's just crap, and JJ cannot do space bells. I don't understand why. They're just simple. He just can't do it. He just can't do it. It makes no sense. The space battle in this lasts 6 fucking minutes. Because I had to count, because I was on my phone. I didn't give a shit. I was on my phone and I looked at the count. 6 fucking minutes that space battle lasted. The battle was terrible. It was fucking terrible. There was nothing in this film that you can point to. But the battles should always be the best part of a Star Wars film, in my opinion. And it was just rubbish. You had at the beginning, again, spoilers throughout, but you had at the beginning of this fight a few X-Wings, B-Wings and Y-Wings that went up against a fleet of millions. Okay, not thousands, millions. That is bullshit. And they send out a few fighters and the Resistance is not wiped out just in 1 second. What the fuck? And it's a stupid, the whole thing they have to destroy to stop the fucking fleet from escaping. Apparently, there's a fucking stupid tower that then they turn off and then put to one Star Destroyer. And guess which fucking Star Destroyer? It's the one with the lead fucking guy, the lead bad guy. I know this is just, oh my god, I'm trying to do the best I can, but this movie's so bad, it just doesn't make sense. Like, I could go, oh my god, it's just so bad. I've just come out of it, and I'm back at home, and I am pissed off. This film is just not a Star Wars film, okay? Rey is not a character. The fuck is she? She cannot be beaten. And when they finally beat her, you know, okay, I did say she couldn't be beaten, but Jesus Christ, when she does finally get beaten in this movie, it's not because of fucking Palpatine or Kylo, it's because of herself, because she brings down the whole fucking place around her. Nobody can beat this bitch. I'm going to call her that, and I'm sorry if people get offended, but fuck it. She is overpowered. She is just unbelievably bad as a character of Star Wars. And she does not deserve the name Skywalker. No fucking way. General Hux is just not in this movie. If anybody tries to say General Hux is in this movie, you're lying to yourselves. He has as much screen time as fucking what is her face? Rose bloody Tico. And he turns out to be the fucking spy. And guess what? Do they explain why he's the fucking spy? In 2 sentences. I can't let Kylo win. It's like, what the fuck? You don't want to go into more detail, you stupid dickhead? Like, I want Kylo to lose so I can take over the First Order. Like, give us a bit more information then. I don't want fucking Kylo to win. Like, what the fuck? They had to bring in another actor to be the bad guy for the First Order command structure, because Rian Johnson royally fucked that guy right up, man. I mean, General Hux was just destroyed in The Last Jedi. He was destroyed. His character is gone. And there's just no saving him. And JJ just didn't bother. He was just like, right, I'm just going to get a new actor. And this actor, by the way, should have been in the start. He should have been General Hux. Because he fits into that role like a fucking glove. He is a fucking commanding officer. He needed to be in this movie from the start. Because the actor who plays General Hux, get the fuck out of this movie. Because you just do not look like a general. JJ, why'd you hire this guy? Because he just doesn't look like it. He's terrible. And you just made him worse in The Last Jedi. Oh my god, when he gets shot in this movie, it's the best fucking scene. But it's stupid. There's no reason. I guess he figured it out because he was left with the prisoners, but I mean, they won't believe that I'm the traitor because you shot me in the leg, not killed you. Okay, that was his whole excuse. That's what it is. And then this general grabs a rifle from a stormtrooper and blows him out, and then shoots him. And that's the best scene to me. That is the best scene, because it's literally just like, finally, they just killed him, because his character was already dead. After The Last Jedi, he had no character. And I don't think that's a shame. I think he's just a wrong actor for the job. But it was good to see him get killed. But in this film, I mean, they capture all 3 of them, and they just fucking, I mean, oh my god, they're on a Star Destroyer. They're on a Star Destroyer. I keep having to say that because you wouldn't fucking guess it. Because they can rip through their security like it's not even there. Every shot is a kill shot. Every bloody shot. Like, no stormtrooper gets him. Or Pitt, Finn, or Poe. And, oh my god, I really shouldn't be doing this review after I've seen this film. Because it's just so... It just makes you so fucking angry. It's just so bad. None of this film makes sense. And the fly now scene? They fly now. Like, what the hell is that? What the fuck is that? They've always been able to fly. That's not news. That would be literally like somebody looking up at the sky and seeing paratroopers and saying, they fly now. That's like bullshit. We know about those troops. Why are you shocked? And then those bikes they're on, it's like you're watching this film, you're saying, they're gliding and they're driving. It's like, what? That should really be back. That should be back to front. It should have been the stormtroopers were gliding and the fucking rebels were driving on the sand with, tracks. That's just bullshit. That the First Order don't have better equipment. Oh my god, there's just so much in this movie that's wrong, and it's just hard to get to it because you just try to remember it, and you just remember a bad scene after a bad scene, and you find it so hard to figure it out. Like, why did they do this? Like, JJ, I'm guessing this is an apology movie to the fans. JJ, you done fucked it right up, man. It's fucked. There's no hope for you, mate. None. This movie is bad. And there's no middle ground. There's no scene. Okay? The scene I love, the fucking one when Hux gets killed, it's still a bad scene. I mean, it's pretty much picking from which turd is the best. And that's all I just had to do. This movie has no sense. The scenes with Leia are so bloody awkward. They are just... You can just tell that they did not like doing the Leia scenes because they look so uncomfortable. And so does the goddamn fucking CGI on Leia. It's bad. Oh my god. And why did they do it to her? Why didn't they just kill her off screen? That would have been, in my opinion, so much better than dragging her name through the mud. Carrie Fisher, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for you. And your daughter had to fucking have a scene with you. I mean, did not JJ think maybe that's a scene you don't put the daughter with the mother? I mean, for God's sake, you're asking her to talk to her mother that she's lost. Why did you bring her back? I'll tell you why. They fucking did that so Star Wars fans would think, oh, well, they're respecting the fucking characters. JJ, we fucking know you don't respect the characters. Okay? There's just no way. This movie destroys her character by saying that she was a fucking Jedi. She never needed to be a Jedi. She never needed to be. She was a fucking soldier and a fucking leader. That's all she needed to be. But they killed off Luke and they needed somebody to train Rey. Which, by the way, Rey does not have any training in this. And some arsehole's going to tell me Rey running through a fucking forest is Jedi training. No, it's fucking not. Okay? You do not train like that for a Jedi. It's bullshit. The whole fucking training scene is bullshit. All Rey does is jump on things. And then she uses a stick to kill that bloody droid ball thing. Oh my god, it's just so bad. Like, you had a chance, man. You had a chance to have a proper training film for her. And JJ's just thrown it in just to say, we've got to prove to the fans that Rey's been trained. We've got to do it. JJ, no, you ain't done it, my son. You ain't done it. Oh my God, it's just not a training, JJ. I know we saw Luke jumping around in fucking Empire Strikes Back, but we kind of think he did a lot more than that. I know SJWs are going to go nuts and say, well, we didn't see it, so how is it fair that we have to see Rey do it? Because Luke was not overpowered, okay? He was not over fucking powered. She is overpowered. She can do everything. We need to see training if you're going to go that far with her, because her character does not deserve any of this. None of this. It's a terrible fucking mistake, her entire character. Oh my God. And then we have Poe. Poe did not... Poe was a good character in The Force Awakens, and then he just gets shitted on in The Last Jedi, and in this film they're trying to make him the Han Solo. I think they are. They're trying to make him the Han Solo, the one with a dirty past, the one who's got connections. No. Okay, no. You had 3 movies to give him that, and you didn't. And now you're trying to force it in. I know I said 3, but they had 2. I don't care. Listen, I'm pissed off. But you had 2 movies to sort him out and give him a character, and you fucked up. And now you're trying to force him a new character in this? No, JJ, no. His character is stupid in this film. It's completely stupid. He goes from rebel pilot to fucking scoundrel. And I don't believe it. I'm sorry. You should have had this guy having a past in the first movie. You should have had people bringing it up to him. But no. No, let's fucking forget it. He was a fucking drug dealer, which is Spice's drugs, by the way. He's turned rebel pilot. I would have loved to have seen why that happened, but I guess I'm going to have to read a fucking book. No Disney, no JJ, and no Kathleen Kennedy, you fucking bitch. No, I'm not reading a fucking book to find out about fucking Poe's fucking drug dealing days. I'm not doing it, and nobody else is. And if you are, alright, good luck to you, but I ain't doing that shit. Poe in this movie makes the stupidest jokes. He has no fucking reason to be on that fucking trip with them, okay? Why was he there? To fight a ship? Rey can do that. To fight the bad guys? Finn can do that. And fucking Chewie can do that. He has no reason to be on this trip other than for Disney to say, look everybody, we have 3 characters who are friends. Doesn't that remind you of somebody else? Or 3 other people? No, Disney, it doesn't. Because you ain't earned that shit. Those 3 fuckers are not friends. 2 of them only knew each other for a fucking day, and Poe never fucking talked to fucking Rey. Okay? They were next to each other. Poe introduced himself in the last fucking scene in The Last Jedi. And now you're trying to tell me their relationship is the same as Luke, Leia and Han. No, Disney. No, it's not. It's bad. Their relationship is dog shit. I don't fucking care what you try to tell me, Disney. Their relationship is not on par with the originals. And Poe he just needed to be his own character. He needed to be a general. He needed to be in charge of this. You should have killed Leia and had him be in charge and forming a rebellion. That's what his part of this movie should have been. He should never have been put with Finn and Rey. Finn and Rey should have been on their own. Now we come up to Finn. I know I've just gone into the characters, but trust me, I just have to get this out there. Finn was robbed. He was robbed. This entire franchise should have been Finn's franchise. A stormtrooper who turned into a Jedi. That's a story. This is not fair. Finn has been robbed. His character has been destroyed. All he does in this movie is run after Rey, like he did in the first fucking movie. And what's the point? Finn's fucking catchphrase in this movie is Rey! That's all he ever does in this fucking film. It's either shout Rey, tell Rey to do that he's done something for, or do something for him, and that's about it. And then we had everybody fucking thinking that he was going to get together with this other chick, and no, he's still got the hots for fucking Rey, and you think he's going to go with fucking, hold on, just having a drink, with Rose Tico. Rose Tico is not in this fucking movie. Okay? She is not in this movie. She is back at base doing paperwork. Not going on missions. She's doing fucking paperwork. They do not have a relationship. But then you go through this movie thinking that they finally said no to this shit relationship that they thought they had. And then fucking Rose Tico is trying to get on the transport to get the fuck out of there, and she hesitates to go back. You have no relationship, Rose. Get out of there. Her character is a glorified extra. There are so many glorified extras in this film. It doesn't make sense. The woman, oh my god, the woman Finn has to go around with, the black chick. Oh my god, she is a waste of space. Her character. Her fucking character. What fucking character? She's in this movie for 20 minutes. For 20 fucking minutes. That's all. And it turns out she is exactly like Finn. She was a stormtrooper, and yet again, stormtroopers who were ordered to kill civilians just decided, no. Okay, First Order, you really got to sort your troops out, because apparently you don't like killing innocent people. Maybe stop asking them to do that then if they're going to fucking keep leaving. I mean, it's a fucking fort. At the same reason, you couldn't have said, I left because of this. I mean, like, I left because I didn't believe in the First Order anymore, or I left because I failed in a mission, said that these are all prisoners who fucked up and escaped. You couldn't have done that. No, they're all the same as Finn. They all didn't want to kill civilians. What the fuck? There's no other reason to lead the fucking First Order. It's a disease with Star Wars right now. It's a disease to destroy characters and have them just have the worst fucking character development. I mean, Christ. Sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, Finn is a joke. He is not a character in this anymore. He is not an extra, but he is not a character. He is just there to pretend, just to be Rey's whipping boy, to be, I mean, he just wants to go out with Rey so badly. And there is a scene where he decides to finally tell Rey how he feels, and then he doesn't, and then you never hear about it again. Well, you hear about it in a joke with Poe when they're about to be shot. No. Okay, just no. There's just nothing there. They just abandon Finn and Rey's relationship so we can get Kylo Ren and Rey together. That is an abusive relationship. I don't give a shit what anybody says. But yeah, Finn was assassinated in this film. He has nothing. No good scenes, no good lines. There's nothing there. There's nothing to hope for if you're a Finn lover. Okay? Nothing. I'm not even going to fucking pretend. Because this film is all about Rey. Nobody else. Oh, who else have we got to talk about? I mean, we could talk about Chewie, but nah, I can't. Chewie's Chewie. If you like Chewie in all the other films, you'll like him in this. He doesn't do much. He doesn't hurt. They don't destroy. Oh, he does finally get a medal. I didn't know we needed to have that scene, but fair enough. Apparently people wanted that. I never really needed that. But yeah, if you ever wondered if he got a medal, yeah, he's finally got a medal. We could talk about. I don't want to get onto Kylo yet, 'cause I know I'm missing somebody out. Uh, I mean, I could talk about Lando, but I'm just so sorry for Billy D. I'm just so sorry for him, man. They fucked Billy D in this movie. I mean, I gotta say, Disney are either racist or something, because they left Billy D out of 2 fucking movies. Why the fuck was Billy D not in A Force Awakens? Why was he not in that film? There was no reason not to bring him back at that time. But again, Disney are racist in my opinion. That's it. Billy fucking D. Lando was in the last film and he didn't do anything. I don't care if somebody says, oh, he saved them from a stormtrooper. Oh, he did the SOS. No, that's not his character. He is not your fetching boy, Disney. He is a fucking amazing character that you wasted again. Another original character that you just decided to fuck up and not bother with. What is wrong with you, Disney? Do you have some sort of vendetta against these characters? Kathleen Kennedy, stop being a stupid bitch. You said in that stupid interview that you would respect these characters. You haven't respected one of them. You didn't even respect Chewie, for God's sake. What the fuck did Chewie ever do? Oh my god, the actors I feel so sorry for. I don't give it 2 shits about Daisy Ridley or fucking John Boyega or whoever plays fucking Poe. I don't give a shit. Their careers will go somewhere, I think, if this film doesn't just destroy them. But Carrie Fisher, oh Christ, and the guy who played Chewie, I forgot his name, I'm sorry. And Billy fucking D and Mark Hamill, Harrison Ford will be fine. Oh my god, to all those beautiful and great actors, I am sorry. I am so sorry for you that you had to go through this shit. This is bad. This film is bad and I cannot say sorry anymore that their characters were dragged through the dirt for Rey. Oh, we could talk about Palpatine, I guess. There was no reason for him to be in. There was no way that JJ said he was the plan. No, he wasn't. He was an emergency character that Disney threw the fuck in. That Rian Johnson fucked up with Plagueis. They fucked up with that. He was never supposed to come back. And the way they bring him back to say, oh, all he did was losing his eyes and a finger. That's all he lost from being blown up. No. Just no. And I know people are going to say, well, it's probably a clone body. And there's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. If that was a clone body, why is it just falling apart? I don't give a shit. He survived that fall, apparently. He survived an exploding Death Star and a vacuum of space. And managed to find a way to a planet on the other side of the galaxy. Just no. Palpatine should not be in this movie. This destroys canon. This destroys Darth Vader's sacrifice. And I don't think Disney care. I don't think they care. They were so desperate. Well, JJ and Kathleen Kennedy were so desperate to fucking get this win. And it's not going to be a win. I'm going to wrap this up with Kylo. And I'm just going to end it there. But Kylo, no. His character has a 360 in this movie. 1 minute he's the head of the First Order, and next he's trying to destroy the First. It's no, Disney, no. Okay, if you wanted him to be a good guy, put some fucking effort into it. Because the thing that turned him, the thing that stops him from being a bad guy, is his mother and father. Did we not just have a fucking movie where they tried that shit? Didn't we have Harrison Ford walk up to his son and say Ben, and him stab him in the chest? Did we not have fucking, in The Last Jedi, his mother sensing him? She couldn't have said the same Ben there? This film destroys his character as well. There's no point to him. There's no reason for him to go to the good side. There's no reason for him to sacrifice his life for Rey. It's just a bunch of bullshit. And I just don't understand Disney anymore. Like, who is this movie for? Because it is not for Star Wars fans. And the SJWs are not going to be happy that, well, you pretty much pissed all over The Last Jedi. If I could give you any advice, if you do listen to me, but I don't know, don't pay for this film. Stay away from it. It is a terrible film. It does not deserve to be called Star Wars, in my opinion. None of these characters deserve to be in Star Wars. This film needs to be taken away. This whole trilogy needs to be cancelled. And Disney need to start from scratch. And they need to apologise to all the Star Wars fans that they have pissed off. Because they have pissed off a lot of people that they didn't need to piss off. Rian Johnson was a shit director. But J.J. Abrams has no idea what he's doing. There was no plan in this franchise. It should never have been made. And Kathleen Kennedy, you need to quit now. Because if you love Star Wars, and I really doubt you do, you need to quit. You need to retire. You need to leave. I know Disney's not going to fire you, but you need to leave. Because you are a disease to Star Wars. You are a disease. This franchise might have just destroyed Star Wars. The Last Jedi fucked it. The Rise of Skywalker might have been the final nail, because I just don't see how this movie makes money. It's a bad film. There's nothing good in it. The last battle scene is a joke. And I know I keep going about battle scenes, but come on. You couldn't have just done that, JJ. You couldn't have just did that. Don't pay for this film, pirate copy it, or just ignore it altogether. In fact, really just ignore it altogether. Don't watch it on pirate. Don't acknowledge it. Just keep watching the first 6 movies, because that's true Star Wars. The prequels, the originals, they're the Star Wars films. These new ones are terrible. They are Disney Star Wars. They are a damn disgrace, and they need to be taken away. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. If you do listen, thanks.